Hey YouTubers, coming at you again with Fantasy versus Yellow, or Fake Yellow, or Yarnak, or Yarnk, or whatever. I'm going to call him Fake Yellow through this, because I think that's the most fun. Fake Yellow versus Fantasy. This is OGN versus SKT T1. Good old-fashioned Terran versus Zerg. What StarCraft was founded on. The Blizzard, when they were making this game, they thought, hey, what if we took the movie Aliens and made it into a game? So they did. And then they tacked on Protoss, because they figured, two races isn't enough. But here we go. Yellow's been playing fantastically, and I'd say he's easily the best player on OGN right now. Fantasy has been shown some good play recently. He has a pretty awful record against Zerg, and we'll see if he goes for a mech build again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This will be on Rush Hour 3. Fantasy is kind of famous for moving up to the finals of the OSL by doing 3 mech builds against GG Play. There was one match where he didn't go for a mech build and he lost horribly to GG Play, but he went for mech and won, thanks to I Love UUV's ingenious little plot there. Although I've seen I Love UUV play recently trying to use the mech build, and he's been failing pretty badly at it. But down here at the 8 o'clock position in white, we have Fantasy, who's the Terran player. That means up at the 10 o'clock position in orange was Fake Yellow. He is the Zerg player. It'll be very interesting to see how Fantasy's play has evolved here. I'd like to see him do a standard bio build, Medic Marine and Science Vessel build. But it looks like, I had a feeling he was going to put down his barracks there and float it over, but it looks like he is going for a supply depot. He's going to block his choke. I think he probably will go for mech, actually, on this map. It's not very mobile. That's the big problem with mech, and the reason that many Zergs have pretty much destroyed it lately is because it's not mobile at all, and you have to wait a while to move out, which is not good. I mean, if you're a Terran player and you're fighting a Zerg, you want to put on the pressure very early and stop them from getting expansions and keep them from getting a big grouping of lurkers out. There's the barracks going down, so looks like Fantasy is going to wall off here. There's the coach, I Love UUV. I'm not sure if he's still coach or not. I guess he is. I mean, he's been playing recently. I guess he's recovering from his hand injury, so he's finally getting back out there and playing again. And Boxer will be returning to SKT T1 soon. I'm not exactly sure when he's going to start playing again with them, but that'll be so exciting for the team once Boxer returns and is able to get a good amount of practice out. Looks like we're seeing double barracks here, so I think that Fantasy might be thinking about going for some kind of an early rush here. I'm not sure if he knows that Overlord is in the area, though. Yellow definitely knows where Fantasy is right now, I think. And Yellow went for a very early spawning pool here. He's sending down his lings right now. And Fantasy will rendezvous with the lings in the middle here. He's going to start sweating as soon as he sees those, because I don't think he has maybe one Marine out to deal with this. You see he's running back with that SCV. He's going to try to block the Zerglings from getting through his little choke. And I see one Marine here to fend off 6 lings. Fantasy's really going to have to micro well here. See, he brought his SCV back so he could block the little gaps between the blockage there of his base. Yellow's still trying to get in, though. Fantasy trying to throw that barracks back in a place where it would be hidden, but Yellow knows about it, I'm sure, by now. There's another hatchery going down for Yellow. So Yellow's going to be working from 3 hatcheries here. We'll see if Fantasy goes for any kind of a timing push. See, he stopped building Marines from that one barracks. This is very interesting. Looks like I think this is going to be standard 3-hatch Mutalisk, since he is mining gas soon and he's going to get that lair up. Probably going to pump a lot of lings between here and then, though. There's a creep colony going out, so he's being extra careful. Yellow doesn't want to be broken into here. Definitely doesn't want to lose this expansion. And we'll see what Fantasy does to deal with this. Fantasy doesn't strike me as the kind of player that would be very, very aggressive, especially since he's went for a lot of mech build recently against Zerg. Lost horribly to Effort trying to go for a mech build, but Effort's just been playing great, so not a huge major loss there. You see he is going in with a medic, so that means he's going to try to bust through here and break these sunken colonies. It looks like Yellow might have to put down one more sunken to deal with this. Ooh, a fire bat out. So Yellow's going to have to be very, very careful with his lings now if there are fire bats out. And it's very strange that Fantasy went out before his fire bat was done. He's going to have to wait a while to bring that fire bat down, and it looks like sunken colonies are coming up. Those sunkens are kind of out of position here. Fantasy might be able to sneak under and get some probe kills. You see he is going in for the sunken break right now, and Yellow is going in for kind of a counterattack. He's bringing in his drones. There's one sunken goes down, but his other two sunkens hold pretty easily, and I'd say he's fought this off for now. Looks like Fantasy's trying to put down his expansion there. Yellow's stopping it. Nice little zergling run by there. Why did Fantasy let that zergling get in? I'm not sure. See, Fantasy is getting some drone kills now. He found a nice way to sneak under that sunken line. A firebat won't be able to do much. Set fend off against any kind of a ling counter attack here.